Hello. Welcome to our third day here at Gamescom. We're going to have some show matches for you. If you're a Breakaway fan, you know what to expect. If not, you're in for a treat. Breakaway, I think loosely we can use the term MOBA here.
Yes.
Every time.
Roughly yes, but at the same time, not necessarily, because Breakaway is a different type of game that we are going to introduce to you today. It is actually, the main objective isn't to just murder everyone in sight and murder maybe a base or something.
Well, it depends on how you play.
Exactly, because what is this about this game, Brandon, that you could win in 3 different ways, and how is that possible?
Number 1's going to be a relic to relay score, very similar to traditional sports. You take the ball, you move it to the enemy side of the map, you throw it in the goal. Guaranteed victory, it'll be first to 3 rounds. Second way to win, territory. At the end of a 4-minute timer, if you're able to push the relic to the enemy side of the map, you'll be able to score that way. Or finally, and my personal favorite way, wipe the enemy team. Kill them at the same time, get a victory point, and some extra gold while you're at it.
I mean, if you're a very aggressive player, that is something that you would definitely want to go for. If you notice what is happening on the battlefield, sometimes it could get lost in translation, and you always have to be very aware of the mini-map on your top right-hand corner. You know, that's how you're able to realize when an enemy has spawned. Also, by
she gonna pretend that she looks at her mini-map when she plays? Is this serious?
I do actually. I do. But Brandon's just the most aggressive player, the most aggressive Xiaomei player.
No one's gonna play Xiaomei today. It's gonna be very upsetting.
I mean, unless you were the one playing, Brandon.
I love her.
She's a great character. I mean, she is the newest warrior to the roster at the moment. She has been able to be brought out now for Gamescom thanks to Amazon. But she's not the only thing new within the game within this event, Brandon.
That's right. We also have a brand new map that we've been showcasing this week called the Dreadshore, a narrow but long map, very kill heavy as opposed to buildable heavy. You'll see most bases have a very hard time getting built up, a lot of kills towards the center, and more buffs being taken on this map than any other.
Exactly. So the thing is about this map in general is it's very large, so the fact that the buffs are also spread out between the left and right side, it makes things very interesting, especially if you have a shooter within your team, because of the fact that there's different roles in this game. You have characters like Kyra, which is one of the shooters that shoot from a very long distance and deals a good amount of damage, and you have another shooter called Rollins, who completely melts buildables, but also could take care of those buffs as well. So when you're going into these games, you have to understand that grouping up as a team could be very essential, but yes, your main priority is trying to get that relic across your boundaries to the other enemy relay and scoring that point.
Just waiting on the call from the back to call out the players. I think they're getting everything set up. Only a few more. All right. Thanks, backside. Just no need to yell. No need to yell. First player, 1412.
Interesting name.
I like it.
1412. All right, let's see you on stage, buddy.
Hey, there he is, 1412. Doesn't look like a day over 1318. He's going to be playing Kyra, so a ranged style of gameplay. You're going to be looking at him to clear buffs, shoot from the backside, and just keep things safe for himself. Needs to be very defensive. Watch out for those assassins. His first teammate is going to be annoying, just like my teammate up here.
Okay. He says that because of how I mollywopped him, but it's all good. Annoying is going to be playing Alona, funny enough. Not so much of an annoying character, but the support man that every team needs.
Next up, we got Croca Numbers. Croca, come on out. Aboka. Which one is it? Now I'm confused. Hello. Croca's going to be playing Argus.
The damage dealer within.
I'm sorry, no, that was Aboka. That was my fault. Their names were very similar. So yes, Aboka will be playing Argus, an aggressive bruiser-style frontline gameplay.
Next, within the final member of Blue Team, we are going to have Croca 2003.
Hello, Croca.
Like
Sorry about that one. Croca Numbers is going to be playing Thorgrim tank-style gameplay. One of the tankiest, if not the tankiest character in the game. Very, very hard to kill. A lot of CC, a lot of good movement. And then, of course, his right-click making him completely invulnerable for a little while. He'll be going up first against Ko. Ko playing one of my favorite characters to start, Galleon, healer, bruiser hybrid, which I think is just wonderful.
Next, we have Chiog. Hey, Chiog.
Chiog, give us a... There he is. Thank you. Chiog's going to be playing Kyra again. Long-range damage. The farthest attack range in the game for basic attacks. Very important.
Yeah, that double Kyra there, I see. Next, we're going to have Zero.
Zero, that name is already taken.
No capital O here.
We're going to have to give your team a demerit for that one. He's going to be playing Merrick, the other of the two major tank classes in the game. Very weak movement, but good CC, decent damage, and very, very hard to kill.
I like this name coming up right here. 4th red player. Totally awesome. Oh, okay. I do really agree with that mask.
I thought that was wooden. It was very strange to me when he started to bend that. We also have 2 coaches. The blue coach, Giovanni Pepperoni. It's quite the name. Big Bene reloaded to Giovanni Pepperoni. And then finally the red coach, Holy Guacamole, which is way better than regular guacamole.
It's some holy stuff. But let's take a look at these 2 comps right here. We have a pretty balanced team here for blue team, but then for red team, we're going to be seeing a very damaging output team here. Very aggressive with the Argus. You know, we have the Merrick that pulls in people. And then the Kyra hanging around in the back while the Galleon is going to be charging in while at the same time healing his team. So I really like this choice here from red team, and from blue team, I like more of the balanced pick. You have the Kyra hanging around the back as well. Alona being the support, dealing a lot more healing.
They're very similar comps to the fact that they're both running tank healer and then double damage, both of which are Kyra and Argus. But the difference is the tanks and the healers. Now, where do we put Alona Thorgrim versus Galleon Merrick? Well, it really comes down to how much damage the Kyras can do on each side and who can confirm those damage buffs. It's also better about ball movement.
Yeah, and that and the Kyra's kind of focusing the buildables as well, because sometimes some people could be so out of focus that they're going to be more of like, oh, okay, I want to deal as much damage as possible to the enemy team, but then completely ignore the buildables that could be damaging your shield whenever you hold the relic.
Right, mirrors, ballistas, which will be on both sides, very important. And then, of course, you have Thorgrim Rolls blocking people off, spike traps possibly creating paths they can't take. Both teams should have a fair chance. I think this is a pretty even matchup. We're going to get into our first game of the day, and it's going to go to the Dreadshore.
And I like the fact that we're already going into the Dreadshore, showcasing this amazing, beautiful map here. And the Breakaway start here from the blue team, going right into that damage buff. Look at the attack.
All right, here we go. 4 seconds. We got some armor, mostly damage, which I like.
Yeah.
And then cooldown reduction versus health. The health gained on Ko, a little bit of extra tankiness. It's only 50 health. It's one of the more risky earlier picks, but that cooldown reduction should help Alona a lot.
And I love how Totally Awesome is definitely just rushing in there as Argus, taking advantage of how fast Argus could be, but we're just having a team battle, ignoring the relic completely in the middle, so that way they can find the perfect opportunity and when to clear out this team and pursue down the relay.
Galleon's AoE healing a bit stronger than what we saw from Alona. Most of the blue team was forced back, but really not too much gain. Code's going to drop into his shield, heal himself up. Alona actually getting pretty low in health. She's going to have to push herself back, and I think that was a Sunshrine heal that she was using. And first blood possibility, Totally Awesome. Out of position, it's going to go to Croca.
Croca right on top of that character. You have to understand that you don't want to be left alone, especially against Thorgrim that has a pretty large effect on the area around him. But look at the retreating right here from Annoying, noticing that he is very important here in this team comp as he is trying to help his team survive.
Croca credited with the second kill of the game, so one more will put him on a killing spree. He's already earned a fair amount of gold, picked up some as well, so he's going to be very, very tanky moving forward. Totally Awesome committing to the back line. Aboka using his ultimate in retribution. Both teams taking a fair amount of damage so far. Alona getting pushed back. She's trying to use her heal, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. She's going to get taken down in a really nicely placed siege engine. Will that also hit the Sunstrike? No, it got moved.
I like that siege right there, trying to get rid of the wall, but at the same time, I like the fact that they were able to put their buildables so close together, so close to the relic as well, but now the red team able to pursue closer to the enemy team. They're already taking care of the buildables, so very smart awareness from the red team, but Zero is going to be going down from Annoying, sniping that shot. Alona, although she is support, could deal a great amount of damage with her single basic attack.
That's 4 kills now for blue, 1 for red, with a pretty big advantage. Remember, every kill is going to be worth gold. They drop gold on the ground, which you do want to pick up as soon as possible. Annoying taking a lot of damage. Aboka stuck out of position as well. Annoying and Aboka both going to get picked off. Croca on the left side taking a lot. Red team moving forward as a unit, but they don't, I was going to say, they do take the relic. Trouble. Nice ultimate from Galleon. Croca's going to go down. Respawns are happening for blue. They're focusing 14-12. If they can find them, they have possibility for a relic score.
I mean, Avoca and 1412 were one of the only ones left on the stage there, but it's good for them to retreat. But now the Relic is closer to their side as the red team is completely trying to annihilate them. But notice how they're not able to pursue so much. They have very low health at the moment, but Galleon getting into his protective shield where he takes less damage and is able to heal himself over time.
Numbers seems to be able to get back into the base. Ko going way too deep. Yeah, he's not getting away from that one. And all that gold on the ground can be picked up for free. Annoying, ready to clear the ball, and that final piece of gold. Oh, Numbers decided to walk past that one.
Totally awesome. It may be unable to retreat at this point. He's trying to jump for his life, but Kroga always there to snipe the kill when it's very necessary. And right there where you see that crystal is the health buff. If you pick that up, you do have 30% extra health for a few seconds.
Annoying will drop it. Zero picks it up, goes for the clear. Annoying still slightly out of position. The Ballista doing a lot of work. That's the third shot. Here comes the fourth, and that's going to be a kill for it. Aiming again. Okay, Kroga trying to get away. Avoca right behind him, and Ko will pick up the relic, and they'll start moving forward.
Now look at blue team's health at the very top left corner, how low they are. They have Alona trying to come back. Their supporter that is supposed to heal them at the very moment. With 2 down, both of them have managed to make it back to the relay to regenerate health as much as possible. But this allows the red team to pursue down their enemy lines.
15 seconds. All they have to do is keep this on the enemy side of the map, and they're going to be able to win. 9 seconds. They have to get control of that ball. Blue's rushing the wrong target. Totally Awesome is not who you need to go for. Ko will find the end of this round, and the first one's gonna go to red.
And I like the patience right there from Ko. Notice how he was just hanging behind the structure, constantly juking the enemy while they were just way too distracted with the rest of his teammates trying to get in as many kills as possible, whereas now they are able to get that territory win.
In round number 2, you'll see a lot of damage being built up on the right side. Level 3 damage for both Totally Awesome and Chiog, who didn't have the strongest game overall. Well, maybe Totally didn't at 3-3, but Chiog at 206, the only player to have not found himself fallen.
Playing very defensive, smart on them. Notice how Chiog is hanging behind his teammates, understanding that he's just there to pick up the enemy's scrap.
Nice shot right through the gut. Finds the first kill of the game. That was going to go to Chiog.
I like how they're ignoring the relic. It's kind of interesting seeing as his teammate right there, Zero, is in quite some trouble with the Ballista actually kind of shooting down the teammates. And that's why concentrating on the buildables could be very important. Cohen kind of ignoring it, trying to drift back as he tries to go for the relic.
That Ballista will actually stop targeting you if you get as close as possible as you can to it. That will allow any melee character to take it off the map without it taking any damage in return. Wow, major defense on Kroga, barely getting hurt, but there comes the bigger damage, trying to get away now. Nice heal, you see that Blessing of the Sun come out from Alona. Avoca taking a lot of damage. Ko actually winds up going down, so Red loses 2 there despite their gold advantage.
And about 6 seconds for one of them to respawn, but Galleon is going to be able to come back to heal his teammates. Now notice how the Kyra on the red team is on fire, so if she is taken out, that is extra gold for the blue team.
Avoca out of position, Annoying out of position, trying to get away. Will need to use Blessing of the Sun to heal himself or find a Sun Shrine. And you can see Zero chasing him all the way back. Will find it with the pull, and that's a big time kill. 2 down and a major power play.
Now see how Zero is really close to the Ballista. He was trying to take it out as he was very close to it. Wasn't attacking him, but Kroga acknowledging what's happening here. He's trying to retreat back towards his teammates.
We need to see these players picking up those gold chunks on the ground, each of those worth 100 gold, which of course is always putting you closer to getting those items finished. Red, it looks like green buff also is going to be taken by the blue team, so a 30% heal and 30% maximum health given as well.
The red team manages to get the relic as they group up together. Notice how important that wall is. That wall standing with 1,500 health thanks to Thorgrim. Kroga is just hanging around the back. Thorgrim also does a really good job at controlling the area around him as well. Notice how Galleon now, he sets the heal up for the rest of his team to now pursue down enemy lines. Blue team's kind of pushing a little far down the middle here, but
Blessing of the
they're not
Sun
standing down yet.
Trying to keep the blue team in the front, but it's not going to work. Avoca already down, Kroga forced to retreat. And despite the fact that Chiog could have been more aggressive, I like the fact that he's staying far back and using Kyra's strengths efficiently. And that's long-range damage. On the right side, Totally Awesome, blanked besides 3, and he will get picked off. Ko trying to find his way through. I think he's going to try to take this a little bit more slowly, given the fact that Argus was picked off.
We already saw from the last game that Cone does not care about holding on to the relic for as long as possible, even if it means tricking his opponents to thinking where he may be at all times. Notice how he's hanging around the structure, jumping on top and on back from the bottom, kind of trying to juke his opponents while his teammates are trying to take care of him. He's kind of like the distractor of the team here.
Big damage on both sides. Will Kyrog, I want to see him go for the big ultimate. He has the chance. Totally awesome. Going to be picked off first. Aboka knocked down. One hit will do it. He dives to the back line, but the sniper once again, perfect eye, gets the shot.
Both Kyros are hanging around the back. Notice how he was able to finish him off in that very instance as he was trying to be a little bit too greedy with getting those kills there.
Blue team, once again, picking up that green buff, extra healing. Kyrog doing a great job moving forward, doing extra damage.
A wall goes down and knowing, just retreating back to their sun, trying to get that extra health. But Zero, look how good Zero is. Zero's always on top of Annoying to ensure that that healing won't come out for the rest of the team and all that gold that's being missed.
And once again, we're going to see Ko run the clock out. No one's able to catch him in time. Gold still on the ground. Annoying got a little bit of it, but round number 2 going to red.
You could already see that Galleon is just on top of the relic at all times, and he does not care when it comes to running the clock on the enemy team. I mean, one of the ways to win in Breakaway is from that territory, so being very aware of the timer on the very top screen is very important when you're trying to be more aware and trying to eliminate the opposite team a little bit more too greedily.
Kayag able to pick up the 3rd level of armor penetration, which will go great against the 3rd level of armor that Thorgrim has picked up. So Kroka, despite his early kills, is just a sitting duck in comparison to that sniper damage.
With the Cone running down the slide, carrying his momentum downwards, but Zero is going to be there to pull his enemies towards him as he can try to do all that damage as a tank that he could do.
Yeah, Aboka, I think, recognizes he's not going to get much done, but by the time he does, it's a little bit too late. Totally Awesome gets another one as well. That's 2 down already. Annoying, 1 hit away. Sniper could go for it. Yep, right to the back. 3 down, 2 respawned. They'll have a chance to go for it. Kyrog passes, no pickup from Zero. Looking at the ballista just to take it down.
Blue team really aware now as they see that red team is trying to play very aggressive, possibly trying to go for another territory win. They were really close, but unfortunately they were down by 2 teammates in that last half. Annoying, retreating, trying to heal their teammates, but unfortunately he's getting cornered by Cone, using the sunburst to get him away from him.
Look at Kayak, man. This guy just like won't stop. He's definitely going to earn MVP. I mean, his damage has been through the roof. He barely misses shots. I don't think he's died yet at all. Oh, no, he must have recently. Oh, no, actually, looking at the top part of the mini-map, he's still on fire. There's a fair chance that he has not died at all this entire round.
Yeah, both the Kyra on the red team and the Argus on the red team are both on fire. Joe holding on to the relic, but seeing as they're trying to push through down the middle of the wall and the ballista. Notice how he just retreats back and he keeps shooting. 14-12 doing something very similar in suit.
Galleon ult going to hit 3 people. Kyra tearing through the front as well. Galleon just trying to hold on, and he's able to heal himself through everything sent, and once again, Kroka going to fall to the wayside as red team continues to press forward.
Totally Awesome retreating, but the relic falls right next to him. Is he going to try to go in for it? No, he isn't. Annoying instead, going back to the sun, trying to get in that extra health as he holds onto the relic. There is 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Anything can happen with him this time. Big
heals from Galleon once again. Red team getting pushed back a bit. You got to be careful about this wall. I'm fairly sure we saw thorns being built with Thorgrim, so that's going to actually hurt you every time you damage that wall.
Zero's continuing pursuing. He retreats back to his teammate for that health.
Boca out of position again, though. Does he have the Q? He uses the ultimate bit too late and hits a tank. Not going to work. Speaking of hitting tanks, Kroka not as tanky as he might think. Second one goes down. Left side Annoying, trying to push the relic in alone, but those ballistas going to do more than enough to keep him out of the base. 2 shots will do it. Chayax looks like he's going to hang back, grab the relic, and move forward.
And that's why it's really important to take care of those ballistas.
Was that time? Did we miss the timer?
Apparently. The territory win goes to the other team, man.
Yeah, I think that went to blue. I was not expecting that. Oh no, it went to, was that, it was a team wipe.
They completely wiped them out immediately like that. That's why the
I,
relic was still on the opposite team. It did not go to blue team. It went to red team. Look at the team wipe, little skull on the top right there. And the red team was constantly on fire. They were always grouped up together, and you did mention Chiog had retreated. He did not die once.
He put up about 9,300 damage, but with no deaths, made him a little bit stronger than numbers on the other side, despite the fact dying a few times, wound up top damage at over 10,000.
You'll have to be aware of also the respawn timer that appears on the top right and left corner. Every time you die, your respawn timer increases every single time.
Dramatically.
So, dramatically as well, yeah. There's items actually that help you with that. If you notice that you're more on the squishier side and you find yourself in a lot more trouble than usual, there is an item that can help you with that respawn timer, and it reduces it instead, so that way to prevent a team wipe like that, you're able to make it to the battlefield a lot faster.
So we're just now waiting for our next players to get grouped up. Let's see if we have any information from Zebek. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I love this. We're not going to spoil it just yet. We're going to wait. So, players, looks like our admin, Charsky, give us a wave. Hey, he's setting up the next games. Getting ready. The players coming out from their last game. Congratulations to Red for the 3-0. I was really surprised at that ending.
I was too, actually. I mean, I did notice that Red was being very aggressive around the end, but since the blue team, the Alona player, they were able to...
Annoying.
Annoying. I thought you were insulting him. Like, don't talk about my man like that, man. But Annoying was passing through the side of the map, completely going unnoticed until the ballistas started shooting at him, taking care of his shield, and he was getting a lot of damage done on him. And at that moment, the blue team was too focused in the middle, and without their healer, they weren't really able to sustain themselves as long on the battlefield. Sometimes when you're trying to play support and you're trying to be aggressive at the same time, you have to be aware where your team is, because if you're trying to run down with that relic, your team could be there to catch the ball and pursue with their very own invulnerable dash into the relay.
What needed to change for blue is that numbers needed to kill the ballistas. If he took the ballistas out, I think Annoying would have had a route back into the base and maybe could have prevented that loss.
I mean, 14-12 was playing Kyra in that game. So maybe I liked how he was still behind his team and still trying to pick off other enemies whenever they had very little health. But at the same time, I really didn't see him focus on those buildables.
Looks like we're getting everything situated. Blue team, I think, is ready to go. And we're going to start with our player, Mups, again.
Again?
It says again on
Mups,
there.
have you been here again?
Mups again. Is it Mups? Is it Moops?
It looks like Mups. But Mups again, his full name is included with again.
Yeah, his family name
isn't. Yeah, we'll be playing Jara, a character that we actually didn't see within that last round. Jara is an assassin-like character.
Highest skill cap in the game.
She's very hard to deal with, especially with her different charges. When she hits an opponent, the third charge is 40 damage. But
again,
Muppets again, don't be shy.
Waiting out Mups. Mups, where you at?
Mups.
I don't know. How many times? Mups, if you don't come out here right now.
Mups again, don't be shy. We like your name, man.
I think it's funny that his family name's on there. Hello,
Mups,
there he is.
There you are.
Mups again.
I thought you were hiding from me, man. I'm not that scary.
He's going to be playing Jara. Again, assassin-style gameplay, the ability to pick off any squishy character, any non-armored character in the game instantaneously.
We next have, in the blue team, Snarfy. Snarfy.
The Snarf himself. Hello, Snarfy. Oh, he's got a Star Wars shirt.
Ultimate respect, and I know.
Wait, Snarfy, stay there for a second. Give him the light again. Give him the light again. Rebel or Imperial? Rebel or Imperial? You got a Star Wars shirt on. Okay, we're good. Imperial it is. All right, you can take your seat.
And another thing for you to give him the props is he's going to be playing DM's favorite character, Chiome.
I really like this comp, actually, as it's building up. Our next two players are actually a clan, so really they should have the upper hand. First one's going to be Sir Blastro.
What's up, sir?
How you doing, Blastro? He's hyped. He's going to be playing Thorgrim, again, frontline tank-style gameplay to protect those two assassins.
And then next, we are going to be having, finally, in the blue team, Sir Jizel K.
No, dude, come on. No, do it again.
You have to hold it.
You're gonna do the whole intro again.
You have to hold it.
Can't believe it.
He's not going to do it again.
Don't do it again. Don't do it.
And he's going to be playing Alona, so he will be the support man within the team for blue team.
All right, so let's check out the red team. Our first player, Celtriox.
Hi, Celtriox.
No,
yeah, and he holds it, and then he goes back, and then he gets his Coke. I like it.
I can't believe this.
Celtriox is going to be playing Argus. So if you've been tuning in, you know, we had an Argus on stream already in the previous match. So more of a bruiser, deals a good amount of damage.
Next up, we're going to have Marcy's. Could be either one, but also playing Chiome. Hello. Quite the opposite of our first player on the red team. There was like two of the first guys could have fit on top of each other.
And next, we're going to have Angloid Ikaros. Hope I didn't butcher that.
Hey, Angloid sounds good. Angloid Ikaros, welcome to the stage. Going to be playing Merrick. So kind of a similar comp so far with that double like frontline damage plus the tank. The real difference here is that where blue had Alona, we're going to have Archer Servant coming out playing the ever-present Kyra. Don't you
walks
dab
in
on
like,
my stage.
He walks in like a champ. No dabbing here though.
Don't you do it on this stage.
And
So not a lot of healing on the red side.
Yeah.
Decent healing on the blue. But remember, Kyra, Chiome can be picked off very easily by Chiome Jara, but they do have coaches. Our blue coach is going to be Red Lips. I feel like we messed that one up.
Red Lips.
We feel we should have swapped the teams on that one. Hello, Red Lips. How hyped? Oh,
She literally has Red Lips.
I understand why the name was there.
Red Lips being the coach for blue team.
That's confusing. And then, of course, the red team coach, Dr. Tobias. I really wanted to say Funke.
Tobias. Why does that sound so familiar to me?
Dr. Tobias Funke.
Where's that from?
He was part of Arrested Development.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Again, we're going to be going to the Dreadshore, the newest map in Breakaway. A narrow but long map, very kill-heavy. If you're a former Breakaway fan, haven't seen it in a while, there have been some changes. Number one, of course, if you pick up the relic, you now gain a shield. Once the shield pops, you lose the ball. If you pick it up when your shield is at 0, it's considered a zero-sum ball. And if you get hit, you will take double damage and you will spin out with a possibility of ring out. Otherwise, players move a little bit faster. Everyone does a bit more damage, including some new players, including Chiome.
Now you can see Marcus is now pursuing the relic, going in with the trampoline. That is something that Chiome has as a buildable. It helps and allows the movement for your team to get increasingly better, but oh my goodness.
Wait, was he able to get the flip? And
No.
yes, Argus got sent off the map.
Okay, but he
Chiome.
jumps right back. Chiome has a double jump, and that's what's the plus for Chiome, having the great mobility that she does.
Archer Servant. You can't do that, my dude. You can't do that one. Took him down for free.
Blastro being very aggressive with his very own clanmate. Look at that, holding on behind him, but unfortunately he isn't going to last very long as Celtrox is on top of him.
Chiome getting taken down, left side.
But Celtrox was trying to go for the double clan murder right there, but unfortunately the Ballista is going to take it from him. Benin now running down the middle. I like how he drops the relic on purpose so that way he could do what Kyra does best, and it's linger behind and try to close out those kills.
She's stuck. Not a great spot for Chiome to be. One hit will do it. Can she find the way out? No, Archer Servant going to take him, but Blastro kicks Celtriox into the drink. Bartor going to take it out by Archer Servant. Mercy's not able to go anywhere, and Archer Servant versus Jessel in the back as Sir Blastro is trying to walk through. He's not paying attention, though. He's taking a lot of damage and will be forced to retreat.
They do have the Sun trying to retreat on something that the red team actually does not have. So that's something that the blue team could be taking advantage of with placement positioning, only because the red team now is going to have to retreat to the relay whenever they want that extra health.
And Nene going slightly unchecked. She's already used the dash. Gets knocked up, and that will break the shield, remove the ball. Uh-oh. Dampfire, yeah, already going down. Archer Servant will trade, but it's a 2-for-1 in favor of red. Can they keep this going? Trying to clear the ball, Sir Barter. Don't know if he can get out of here. Throws it deep. Benene still has the ball, though. Working off towards the left side. No, you can't jump over the wall. You got to go to the left.
But look at
you got to go around.
Seconds. He can't jump over the wall, and that's something that Thorgrim has prevents that from happening in the first place. Especially when you're trying to go up that ramp, you can't really slide down it if that wall is blocking it.
Didn't quite get the throw. Jessel will pick up some gold. Marcy's try to do some damage to that Alona. Alona smartly starts gesturing towards the back of the base. 92 left on the shield, dashing through, but the Ragnarok's going to be able to clear it. Ultimate coming out from Merrick. Lots of damage on both sides. Benene's inside on ultimate, but that's not his. Blastro finally able to clear as Benene gets picked off, and Sir Jessel K picking up a ton of gold off the clear.
Archer right on top of that relic immediately as Blastro tends to throw it, trying to probably throw it off stage to try to respawn it, but unfortunately is unable to do it. But Batar is now running down with his teammate. Look at that. I like this correlation right here.
Red's in a lot of trouble. They're taking too many deaths, but on the other hand, Blue just lost 2. Damfire able to dive in and get a huge shot, putting up 2 massive 30-second respawns. Blastro in trouble as well. Another 24-second respawn. They have the ability to end the round right now, both in team wipe and in relic score, and it looks like they're going for both at the same time. Marcy's with 100, needs one more hit. Actually, can this be saved?
Oh my goodness, and the Alona is able to just knock it out, and Blaine so aggressive, catching the relic, but managing to retreat back towards the relay, getting that extra healing. He is down for 23 seconds, and we already discussed that every time you die in the game, you happen to have your respawn timer increase further and further, and it's something that you really need to take into consideration. You're playing very aggressively.
Archer Servant using that ultimate. Blaster trying to heal. 17 seconds, no, over Q's and goes into the drink again. Damfire still 29 left on the shield. 10 seconds as he finds an opponent. Still 10 seconds on the clock. They're going for the territory win. Trying to get one shot. Benene gets removed. Marcis misses the shot into the drink. She goes as well. 3 seconds despite a massive kill loss. It's going to be Blue for round 1.
What a turnaround in that match. What a mix of emotions. At the very instance, it could have definitely gone to the other team if they had gotten that team wipe on the Alona. But good job and on Jessiful for recognizing when they have to retreat back towards the relay and really hold it down on their own, while the rest of the team had about 20 seconds to come back.
Big time damage on Marcy's, though, has already finished the heroic damage. This means 40 damage plus a 10% increase on all attacks. Ooh, Batar using his ultimate a bit too soon. You can see that Ballista doing a lot of damage. Damfire not paying attention to where the damage is coming from. He's going super deep. He's stuck and will be the first blood of this round.
The Ballista's dealing so much damage on Blue team right now. They're still ignoring it. Rather, they're just retreating at this point now as Red team is just pursuing down the middle point by the relay. Blaster catching the relic, understanding that the Ballistas in the middle are not going to do him any justice as he tries to go through the side.
Selchuk trying to fight forward. Taking way too much damage, has to back up and won't get it in time. Mercy looks like was able to get out. Right side, Archer Servant stuck between 3, nowhere to go there. He'll fall as well. So Blue getting a small advantage, but I think Damfire may be overcommitting a bit. Ultimate from Kyra from the back. It's Benene with another one.
Benene retreating, trying to get that extra health as Marxus now comes back into the middle point, and with so much damage able to be done, they are going to be able to go in fully health. Red team now, as Blue team is
setting it up,
suffering a little bit here.
Setting it up, trying to get the throw. He's spending a little bit too long. Blessing of the Sun actually keeping Thorgrim in this fight for a very long time. Still looking to set it up, still hasn't used the throw. He's getting lower and lower, has a chance to get away. Blastro in some trouble as he's getting chased by Marcy's. Marcy's will kill this in one hit. 2 dashes, a possibility for the kill, but can she actually catch it? Finally finds it, and Damfire going down as well. Benene on the breakaway, looking to score and end the round.
And look how the Alona now is hanging back once again, waiting for the teammates to come back. Are they going to be able to stop them in this instance?
No.
But unfortunately, misses a throw on the ball. Are they going to be able to just dunk it? Yes, they are. Benene getting it with that throw down into dance.
You see him overcommit, but able to pick it back up, throw it right back in. And that always hurts, throwing it just outside the range, getting that air ball. Level 4 damage, as we saw before, is now going to be represented with level 2 armor pen, level 1 movement speed for Chiome, so becoming even more deadly. Left side, Chiome only with a level 3 damage, and then is going for defense, a lot of it. And 2 people with contracts. Usually not worth the gold, but if they can earn more kills, they can find something with it. Batar taking that double ballista damage again. I don't think he's getting out of this one. 1 hit and saved from Jessel. You see the siege engine going towards the left side. Won't be able to take down the Sunshine. A little bit off in the aim. players taking a lot of damage as we already see Jara on the ground.
And notice where the Sun Shrines are set up on one each side against the structure. Very smart move there if their allies actually want to try to pursue the relic on both sides to try to cover it. And we're going for the damage boost here. I like the option. We really haven't been seeing that this game so far. That damage buff going to be giving them the 30% damage boost.
Celtriox fighting inside the Sun Shrine. Not going to be able to win that fight, especially with how strong Chioma is right now. Batar just trying to clear it. Celtriox getting very, very low, under 100 health now, and yeah, he's going to get picked off. It's now a small power play, but it gets removed as we see Marcis in the back take out Blastro. They still got to fight past these ballistas, and I don't know if they can do it.
No, but Chioma doing what she does best, now taking advantage of her mobility, dropping that relic. Servant taking the relic once again. Trying to look for a good passing opportunity so that way he does not overextend at the same time. Great awareness, and that was a very questionable wall placement. He was trying to place a wall right there in front of the enemy team, and unfortunately, he is going to go down by the hands of Marcis.
Left side, Dampfire trying to get away. Celtriox doing decent damage, and it will be enough, it looks like. Dampfire and Marcis both falling a 1-for-1, but Batar falling as well. It's going to be a total of 3 down, but they have a 3-man push into a 2-man base, albeit kind of low, as you see Archer Servant taking a lot, unable to keep continuing forward.
And Blastro continuously trying to find a way where to place the wall, unfortunately going down as he was placing it a little bit too close to the Sun Shrine.
Archer Servant trying to walk away, using that armor efficiently. Dampfire needs one more dash, and yeah, he's going to find it there. Left side, though, no one's paying attention to the relic. Trying to get through. One hit will do it. Yes, able to break it. Benene not paying attention. Should have been able to take them out there. Celtriox in a lot of trouble, getting very, very low. Is he able to escape? No, he commits to it, and he goes down for it.
And I like how now Blue Team has the advantage just because the Jara was able to respawn right on that perfect timing to get that relic out of the hands of enemy lines.
Dampfire in some trouble. Yeah, wow, nice shot. Threaded the needle with that one. Benene credited with yet another. Trying to fight inside. Batar again taking that ballista damage. Oh, not getting that last shot, though, that he needed. Lucky for him.
And really low health here on the trampoline that is allowing this team to be able to move around so frequently and so fast. Now they are on top by the damage buff. Ignoring the damage buffs for now as they're trying to just push the relic by the Sun Shrine. Servant recognizing how the Sun Shrine is allowing Alona to heal herself, trying to get rid of that buildable.
Ultimate was used already. Jara has no answer to this, but it still gets knocked down from the back. Cleared out from Blue. They're trying to work it back in. Benene with a 4-point shield. Not going to do it. Archer picking it up. Not going to do it again. Jessel using Blessing of the Sun, trying to keep the team healthy. No one paying attention to Satriox in the back.
No one saw the relic at that very moment, even though it was so close to the relay. They were not afraid, and unfortunately, because of the fact that they ignored it, they were able to dunk it in that very instance.
Going into round number 4, red team with a significant lead, not only in points, but gold. Look at all those heroic items. Total of 6 on right compared to 3 on left.
And because of those heroic items, they're going to be able to deal so much, and they're able to actually...
Even Merrick has heroic damage. Everybody they're going all out for the kills. They know that Alona is not going to be able to do a lot. And possibility, no, blocked by the map. Thorgrim a little bit off to the side. Another ballista controlling the right side, helping them through. Dampfire in some trouble. Lands down, gonna get comboed. One hit'll do it. Able to, yeah, he's gonna get out of there.
Because of the fact those ballistas are straight down the middle and controlling so much of the space, they're forced to go to the sides, and that's why the teams are constantly meeting on the left or right side of the map. No one is taking care of those ballistas. What is going on here?
Jara respawns. Dampfire, though, still in a bit of trouble as he's trying to chase down the enemy Chiome. Blastro alone, stuck with the relic, trying to go for the health buff. This one looks like it's going to belong to Kyra. Double buff on blue side as Red's looking like they're in some trouble. They've already lost Celtriox. They just lost Archer Servant, and now they're rushing down Benene.
Very smart of them now to pursue the enemy lines as they both have the plus 30% damage boost and the plus 30% health for the entire team.
Batar is going to drop that one. Mercy's finding the kill onto Blastro on the left side. Batar trying to chase down Celtriox again. They're clearing the ball. Jara, decent damage, should be able to continue on with that Alona healing, but she overcommits to the back line instead of the front. Still, Dampfire finds the kill onto Mercy's. They're trying for it. Nice jump out by Batar, using that Blessing of the Sun to heal and stay in the fight. Archer Servant is separated, and he should wind up going down.
Archer Servant now trying to find a way to retreat, but the blue team is just too overwhelming. 2v1, who's going to be able to take it? And they're taking the relic down the middle, but finding some retreat back towards the side where Marcin is meeting with Blastro, and Benin hanging around the back, doing that extra damage that Kyra could do.
Sir Batar stuck inside with that healing once again, keeping him alive. Jara able to sneak away. No, it's going to be the sniper again, but a 1-for-1 trade as Archer Servant goes down to Blastro. They continue to fight. Seltriok stuck inside too, taking more than he can deal. Mercy's trying to go to the back line to make something happen from this. All the way in the front. Dampfire attacks the wrong person, and it's going to be the Ballista to take him down.
And that's why you have to focus on the buildables sometimes a little too much. You don't want to be too afraid at the same time. Blaster with very small amount of health, trying to go back towards the shrine, but...
Blue team trying to defend their base. Batar? No, that one's not going to happen. That ball gets removed once again. Archer Servant, though, alone, at least in the front, taking damage. Banene up top, still swinging hardcore. Already takes down Batar. She continues forward. Banene moving down this hallway, trying to fight in. Blastro taking a lot of damage. Archer Servant looking for the pull. Destruction able to get the knockdown. They continue to fight, and no one's checking the back line. Banene's free to cast repeatedly.
And notice how on top of the right corner, Kyra is on fire right now, and they're just hanging around the back and trying to finish off all these moves. That means that they have not died yet, and whoever does take out Benin will get that extra gold. That is very important for the next round of items. But can this be the last round that is, with only 57 seconds on the clock? Benin hanging around the circle of healing. This allows the blue team to kind of hang on to the field a little bit longer.
Archer Servant already down. It looks like Mercy's had to retreat as well. Seltriok's pretty much stuck alone for damage soaking. There's no way he's getting out of this one. All looking at Banene with two massive respawn timers. Blue has a chance to force this to a round 5.
I like Benin's recovery right here. Notice how they're always retreating backwards, but unfortunately not able to save their teammate. Blaster does have a low amount of health as he's trying to retreat, but the blue team's still pursuing on the side regardless of the lack of teammates hanging around them. You know, Jesu is still there. Perfect, immediate peel. Dampfire trying to get into the base. Actually has a fair breakaway chance here. Still has his dash, but blocked. Seltriok has the opportunity, and yeah, she just went flying into the back line, not where she wanted to be. Despite that, we do see another kill into Mercy's, and Banene finally in some trouble, but they don't focus her in time. Again, the Ballista gets it, and it's going to be the territory for Blue. Territory for Blue, all thanks to the Ballista in the middle there. Notice how they consistently try to ignore it, but maybe for the next round, they're able to target it. And notice that this is a very big problem, but look at all these heroics right now for all the items that we're seeing. The Kyra Benin, look, he has 3 heroes right now. Yeah. 3 hero level items. And those are the 3 that you want. It's lifesteal, it's armor pen, and it's damage. Another Ballista placement. Ballistas have a very long lifespan this game. We have to see someone take those out. Right side, there goes one. Oh, wow. Jessel's actually, no, just go right for it. He has a good chance going up towards the left side. The fight is committed, but I think Banene recognizes it. No slide. Marcy's has a chance for the first kill this round. Cetrox falls down below with the relic in hand. Now red team concentrating on making sure the relic is with them at all times. So Blastro now pursuing the red territory, and he's going to be getting overwhelmed, but the blue team is able to sustain themselves with all that healing around them. And that's why having a Lona could be very important, because they're able to hold on to that life for as much as possible. He throws the ball, and no, not going to have it. That relic shield still full for red. He probably should have held on a bit longer. Goes up towards the top. The Archer Servant trying to break that shield, only at 42. Banene needs 2 good hits. Archer Servant has fallen. All 4 group Blessing of the Sun inside the Sun Shrine, but no one's checking Banene. He didn't quite make the jump, however, and that's going to give Blue a chance to run this back. It looks like they're going to take the fight. 2 big kills and a ton of gold on the ground. I want to see Jar go spend it. And I can see Argus and Merrick, the only ones 2 alive. Notice how they're not really trying to pursue the relic, as all 4 members of the blue team are now trying to overcome them. Everyone has respawned from the red team, and this battle is going to be commencing with the healing on the ground. And the relic in hand, Benin already understands how it's going to be as he hangs around his ballistas. He knows that this team is not trying to take care of that as a first priority, so he's going to be able to run away with it. Dampfire knows he's got to fight inside the Sunshrine. Seltrap looking for a retribution chance. He goes towards the back, not going to find it. Ragnarok good. Dampfire chucking it over the wall towards Banene, who's blocked out by it. It's going to be the first one going down in favor of Blue as Archer Servant falls, but they're able to pick up Dampfire on the return. Banane now is the only one left alive with Marcis. I like the retreating right there. Banane is trying to do as much damage as they are alone now by the Sun Shrine, something that the blue team could really take advantage of. But Blastro is trying to take advantage of this and trying to pursue the left side. Sees a little bit of trouble. I like how he's retreating, trying to juke them. There is a minute and 45 seconds, so there is a good amount of time left for this to go either way.
Seltrak trying to fight inside the Sun Shrine. Archer serving going towards the front. Possibility for Kyra, but she gets hit by the Ragnarok. The ultimate only hits one. Seltrak's out of position, not going to have a way out of this one. He will go down. Archer servant trying to get that towards that relic again. Not going to work. Right side, Jess okay. Continuing to heal using that Sun Shrine. Dampfire covering. Blastro up in the front as Jara does go down.
Jessel Joseph is aware that there is a trampoline right there that they could jump and take advantage of with the movement ability that is given to them thanks to it. But we're going to be having a fight with the relic right here on the right side. Look at this battle. They're having a
4v3, and that's going to get worse. We see another kill, one on each side, each one for the Chiome, but the blue, that's the third time that he's died as opposed to second, so it's going to go a little bit longer in the respawn. You'll see them try to go back to heal. Blastro can't afford a death here. Oh, it's going to be a 10 seconds, not too bad, but 53 seconds remaining. It's going to be hard to confirm this if they don't get up and get together.
Oh, and with the low amount of health that blue team has, it could be a possibility. No, not yet, but the Thorgrim responds so along with the Chiome. And Benin taking advantage of the 39 seconds. They were able to do a good amount of push right there, thanks to the fact that they had to respawn. Ball goes straight down the middle once again, and Dampfire taking advantage of constantly throwing it. I like the movement ability here from Chiome. Notice how she is constantly able to come down, but there is no shield on the relic for blue team, so once that gets hit, the Ballistas are going to be doing a good amount of damage, and they could spin you out of control.
He needs to throw off the map here. Did it work? Yes, it did. Into the drink. Marcy's get another death. That's going to be a 20-plus respawn. Jess okay in there. 8 seconds. Blue needs this one. 5 seconds. I don't know if it can get across the map. 3, 2. Batar throws it the other way, and the comeback is real.
Batar, the MVP, holding on to the relic at the right time, making that territory win for the blue team.
Honestly, that looks very red heavy. Look at that, almost 21,000 damage from Banane. Was unchecked the entire game, but 3 territory wins in a row from blue. They played the game better.
I mean, look at from the red team, they were constantly able to get the relic scores, but unfortunately became a little too overwhelmed and not so much aware of the time. Blue team really taking advantage of their own possibility of getting the territory win whenever the timer was able to run out.
I just looked at those damage numbers. I don't know if you saw it. Blue team did roughly 28 to 32,000. Red team, almost 60,000 damage.
Super aggressive. I mean, they had 2 opportunities to try to get a team wipe in that instance, but sometimes when you're trying too much to focus on the relic, then unfortunately that's going to be passing you by. I mean, at one point, we saw the red team get that relic score while they had missed, and it was right next to the blue team. They were able to re-pick it up and dunk it right there into the relay, and that's why being so aware of your surroundings, what's happening on this map, is very crucial, because the fact that you could win in 3 different ways, it allows for so much diversity in how you could approach the matchup and how you could approach each other when it comes to going down that battlefield.
You know, yesterday we saw the show match between, the UCI, College from California, and Team NRG. And NRG was very focused on one way to win, right? They were like, we have to get the relic in the relay. And UCI is like, we don't need to do that. We'll get it if we have the opportunity, but we're going to focus on territory. We're going to focus on kills, earning gold, making fights last longer so that we can kill repeatedly, and it wound up working for them.
I mean, we saw also from the item selection that the red team had heroic items across the board. Every single person had a heroic item, and with the heroic, for real. And when you have the heroic Sword of Mars that deals so much damage, that's when you're in the moment where you're like, okay, I'm Kyra and I can deal a good amount of damage, and I'm going to be able to do so if I have this heroic item. But we have yet to give.
What are you doing?
This away.
What is that?
Hey guys. Hey guys, you remember this? You remember this? I want to hear some chanting right now. Breakaway! Breakaway!
I hate chanting.
Breakaway!
Hey.
Breakaway! 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 Come on, everybody, come on down. Who wants a free headset? I am throwing
I
a
do
free.
it. I'm stronger than you.
What the? I just got swiped. All right, guys. Are you guys having fun? You guys enjoying Gamescom? All right, I'm not gonna look.
Look a little bit. Oh, man, that guy got clubbed. He deserves it. Oh, damn. What did you do, dude? Oh, dude. The security had to break it up. All right, hold on.
We had a breakaway.
Wait, guy and the girl. Is she okay? All right, come up here. Guy and the girl. You didn't win that just yet. Security had to break that up. Right now, that's even. So we're gonna give you guys. You guys both know Jonkin, right? Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. You know how to play? Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. All right, listen. It's gonna be best of 3. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay. If you go before shoot, that's a demerit, and then you have to win 3. It's gonna be a whole thing. 1, 2, 3, shoot on your call. All right. So both of you got a demerit. 1, 2, 3, shoot. What? 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Are you gonna be the one to say 1, 2, 3, shoot? Or?
All right, I'll do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. All right, paper covers rock. That's 1. All right, 1, 2, 3, shoot. Scissors cuts paper. All right, next one wins. 1, 2, 3, shoot. And paper covers rock. Headset for the young lady. I was gonna say maybe they know each other. He wants a handshake. Never touch anyone else. No handshakes ever. And watch your leg.
I had to turn this chair over here. That was definitely something very interesting. Security literally had to break away the fight.
That was super impressive because he was like twice her size, and that girl's just, she just wouldn't let go. Security broke them up, and I'm like, no, that doesn't count.
There's definitely a height advantage sometimes, even when you're short, because you're able to curl up into a ball and you just turn into a cage. But I digress. Let's go on to the next round, everyone. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. We are here at the Amazon booth. If you guys want to check out your very own version of Breakaway. So we have...
Nope. I already had it set up. I don't know why you're doing this.
Oh, okay.
No, put it back. Now you can start. I'm not going to even pay attention. This is you now. This is your mess.
We have on blue team Dark Gambit playing Rollins.
That makes sense.
Because he's playing Rollins?
Yeah, I mean, like the Dark Gambit, like you kind of look at him, he's like all shrouded in mystery, has a shredded cape. Dark Gambit, if you don't get out here right now. Come on, I can see the cloak, man. Hey, give us a wave.
Hey, what's up, man?
He's going to, yeah, go ahead. He's going to be playing Rollins. I know you can do this, my friend. Rollins, medium range shooter, not quite as long range as Kyra, has the opportunity to do a bit more damage, but he's much less safe doing so. His first teammate, MC Snorri.
So next up on stage, we already said Big Snorri, so we have Sice W.
C's? Sice?
C's, Sice? I'm gonna say C's. I like C's.
Is it Cease? Give us a nod. Cease or Sice? Cease?
No, he's just
take your
he's just
That's
really happy.
fine.
He's
That's
really
fine.
happy.
He's excited.
He's gonna be playing Galleon.
All right, so Galleon, so they have Rollins, Argus, and Galleon so far. So a very strong front line, good protection from the back. The only thing they need is a tank.
And with that being said, we have coming up on stage, Crazy Ponage.
His name is Onage. The P is silent.
The what?
You're such a
You
noob,
could definitely
dude.
say Pone.
No, it's Own.
Pone.
People say, yeah, clap it up. There, yeah, and he's going to play Merrick.
And he's going to be the tank of the team playing Merrick. We're seeing a lot of
definitely
representation from Merrick.
It's definitely Onage.
I like to say Pone.
No, that's gross, man.
It's because you suck.
Red team, first one. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on air. Drooly Pops.
What's up, Drooly Pops?
Drooly
Give us a
Pops.
wave.
Speaking of shooters, we saw Rollins on this side. This side, we're going to be playing Kyra.
And coming up next, we have Stillburn being the hero of the team and playing Alona. Give us a wave. Hey, no, wait, come back. We don't have to be so shy. Okay, he waved from a side.
That's my man. I'm secretly rooting for him now. Alona, of course, backline defense, a lot of healing, good mobility. We'll be joined, of course, by another character with great mobility. And you got to be quiet for this one. Silent.
Silence.
You're not even going to do the shush pose and you're silent? You're not even... come on, brand yourself. Come on, give us a shh.
Although his name is silent, he's not going to be playing Corrin, which can't silence our enemies, but instead playing Argus, dealing that damage that is necessary.
Frontline Bruiser, very important. Final for Team Red is going to be Twister playing Thorgrim.
I think this name is actually very appropriate to play with Thorgrim.
No dabbing, God. Very upset.
The disappointed look.
Each team, of course, will have a coach, the blue coach, Miss Kensington. Hello, Miss Kensington.
Kingston.
Kingston? Why did I say Kensington? What's that from?
I don't even think that's a name.
It's absolutely a name. Can't believe
Red
this.
coach.
No red coach.
We're going
Blue
solo
team-
for the red team. The
Blue
red
team wanted a coach. Red team has opted against it. This game, I think we're going back to the Dreadshore.
I mean, this is a fantastic map to show and to broadcast, especially as a new map to the viewers. For those of you that are now new to Breakaway and have just been tuning in, this is one of the newest maps that have been broadcasted within Gamescom, alongside with a new hero at that, Brandon, the new hero.
Oh, Chiome?
Chiome, your
My
favorite.
favorite. I mean, she's just everything you would ever want in a character. She's a girl. She dashes multiple times. She's super high damage. She dies instantly. Has a crazy mean disposition. Takes herself way too seriously.
Her mobility is just one of the best things, honestly.
It's
that
not
I like
one
about
of
it.
it. Is the best mobility, and by a pretty significant margin.
And she has a double jump. She could dash through multiple enemies. I mean, like,
I love it. I'm sorry?
Unico.
What? Do we have another coach?
I think Unico.
Unico?
Yeah. There you
Oh,
go. Hey,
hello.
Unico.
Oh, Yumiko.
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 I like the shy wave. Oh, I love it. I love it. She was just hiding in the back there, trying to give you guys a grand entrance as she now joined her red team.
Sorry about that, Yumiko. So on paper, between the four teams, Rollins, Argus, Galleon, Merrick versus Kyra, Olona, Argus, Thorgrim, I give a slight advantage to the Thorgrim comp as opposed to the Merrick comp, if only for the fact that I feel Kyra is just a little bit stronger than Rollins right now. Everyone else, I would say, is pretty much even. Galleon versus Olona. Galleon's a little bit stronger, but in a much different way, a way that Kyra can deal with.
Yeah, Galleon could actually heal himself, but not just himself, but he could heal his allies around him as well. As for the difference between Rollins and Kyra, Rollins could shoot his opponents from a mid-range distance, whereas Kyra could shoot from a long-range distance and still deal a good amount of damage.
I feel like long range doesn't quite sell it. Like, everyone is in a circle, and then she's like 9 clicks out, just knocking people down.
I mean, that's where she takes the most advantage of when she's hanging behind her team to pick off buildables, but also her teammate.
That's why I love Chiome, because Chiome is the only character that can truly punish Kyra for playing Kyra correctly by being so far back that there's no way the tanks are getting to her. You just dive back there and pick her off, and they're not going to have that opportunity. Kyra is going to have to deal with only really an Argus.
And if you're so behind enemy lines as well, you can also take care of the buildables, but also you're very open to a pass if your team has the relic as well.
We're going to run back to the Dreadshore. If you're just joining us, if you don't know Breakaway, there are 3 ways to win a round. Number 1, taking that relic, that shiny golden snitch in the middle, and bringing it to the enemy base. You see that small colored circle? That's the relay. There's one on each side. You bring the relic to that, you'll win a round. Second will be territory. A 4-minute timer will count down, and at the end of it, if you're able to move the relic to the enemy side of the map, you will have scored that way. And finally, and personally, my most favorite, if you wipe the enemy team at the same exact time, you win.
And Silent already playing very aggressive, going straight for that relic grab, but understanding when it's time to retreat. Very strong awareness from him, but Mixnori now throwing down the relic, seeing as he was being a little overwhelmed there, but now the red team is able to retrieve the relic, and as they group up together, they're still pursuing through enemy lines. Are they going to take care of that buildable right there down the middle?
Crazy opponent trying to throw something forward. Still Burn, going to be the first blood. This game alone is out. That means no healing for Red, and they are out of position. Twister in some trouble, trying to walk away. Needs 2 more shots at the back. Can Rollins find it? I don't think he's going to be able to. They're going to switch over to Silent. Uses Retribution, but he's out of position as well. Getting lower, still has his Q available to him. And actually, Mixnori is possibly overcommitted, but maybe not enough. It's going to be C's and Mixnori comboing for the double.
The red team is grouped up together, but they are also the only 2 team members alive right now. We do not want to see a team wipe so early within the game, but it's okay. Everyone manages to respawn on time to help each other out. Silent going in for the aggressive option.
Ooh, using that Retribution a bit too soon. Doesn't quite get anything out of it. Galleon uses his heal. Team doesn't need to head back. Did Mixnori, did he pick up a level 2 damage? Can we see the items real quick? Twister, maybe out of position, has to use his ultimate. Ragnarok going to send people into a flurry, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to really condemn this fight, especially in this hallway against Rollins.
And notice how Silent now is the only one here in the middle of this 3v1. I like how he manages to retreat back, but Zeus, okay, he uses his ult as a way to get away from that bad situation. I like it. Notice how he concentrates more on the positioning, if anything. Silent manages to get the relic back, but Red Team has a really low amount of health.
Size is going to have to try to jump away from this one. I don't know if he can. He's going to go down. Twister credited with that one. Dark Gambit versus Drooly. Really, they should just be taking the fight. I think Dark Gambit can win this one. He's actually taking a lot of damage and now fighting inside of the Sunshine. He realizes not going to win, so he backs up. Smart.
And that's why having the Sunshine right down the middle could be very important, especially if your enemies tend to be ignoring it, because you're able to pursue down enemy lines a lot more consistently.
Oh, wow. Size again taking a lot of damage. McSnorry also forced back, almost falling off the map, still alive. Only one hit. Twister's gonna get it. Julie Pop's trying to work his way forward, but that's a Kyra out of position. All eyes really should be focused on that ranged character, but they don't get it. Silent trying to work back. It looks like he'll stay alive for now.
Julie Pops passes the relic back to the blue team, and the spike's still hanging around on the ground. No one's really paying much attention to it, but it can send you in quite some knockback and make you drop the relic, especially if you don't have any shield when
Silent
you are carrying it.
Silent's fallen, but look at this Ballista doing so much work. No one's taking advantage. And for some reason, they're trying to fight inside the Sunshine. Blue gives away a massive gold fountain there. Not sure.
And did you see how those buildables were set up with the Sunshine right next to the Ballista? Very smart. As you know, you could get very distracted on what buildable that you want to take care of first. But blue team having a least amount of damage. Notice how Dark Gambit had to retreat back, and that is one less teammate on the field. Twister getting the relic. He is going to be heading towards. Does not use the invulnerable dash to get out of that attack.
McSnorry already getting taken down. Twister's in some trouble. Does not have any movement, and Ragnarok was already burned. Still burned. Speaking of which, no, McSnorry going for the ball instead of getting the kill. Twister, stuck out of position. We also saw Stillburn go down. No chance for the team wipe, but with 13 seconds left, there's a chance for territory.
Notice how Silent now has very low damage, and being in a 3v1, it can be very scary, but wow, I like the courage from Julie Pops as he takes the relic, no matter if there's so many opposite team members here, but they are going to be able to get that territory win.
There was a little more health in that shield. I think Julie could have done it, but Blue was able to focus up and take round number 1.
Look as if they dropped the relic, maybe a little too early out of fear. And now look at the items that we have building up on the right side, but with already a level 3 Sword of Mars coming from McSnorry. Very scary for Argus to have so much damage, as we already have considered him to be a bruiser type character in this game. He does deal a good amount of damage. I would like to see him with that team.
McSnorry, he threw it right between the two Sunshrines. He could have gotten both of them if he angled it from the other direction. Silent sneaking into the base, using that stealth. Nice Ragnarok, possibility to get back in. Silent 41 on the shield, but it's going to be cleared.
Ooh, but Cease is going to be dropping the relic right there. We're just having a complete fight here, and Red Team is automatically at a disadvantage with their positioning here, but they do not care, and as they're ignoring the buildable, they're able to jump and throw the relic into the relay. Let's look at this replay really quick. He throws the relic back. Enemy team does not care what is happening whatsoever, and manages to throw the relic right there into the relay with correct jumping into throw.
For me, right now, all eyes are going to be on the Arguses. We need to see them use that siege engine to take down. Most notably, it's got to be McSnorry. There are already 2 Sunshrines and a Ballista right in the middle of the map. If they have any chance of breaking that midpoint again, they have to get these things down.
Possibly throwing the siege. Okay, no, just gonna use the siege instead on the spike. I mean, that is one spike out, but possibly could have gone for the double spike from behind there. Maybe he does as the siege continues to roll down there. Yep, and it does take care of it. That's a second spike down, and we are going to be having a team battle on the right side of the stage. Blue team still here on the map. Red team still has a little bit more health here, but notice how the Argus on the blue team is on fire, so if he does go down, that's extra points for the red team.
No one has fallen just yet. Somehow Dark Gambit making it through the Sunshine Ballista. Gambit really doesn't have much to do here with such low health. Silent trying to re-clear. They should fight inside the Sunshrines, red team. But they're going to take it towards the back. Crazy Own is going to go down. That's 1.
Now, I love how the damage buff is right there on the right side, but they're going to ignore it as they're going to be concentrating more on the relic. Silent, as you said earlier, he is doing a good job sneaking his way through enemy territory, but unfortunately he's going to be met by Crazy Vonage and Dark Gambit.
Silent one hit away, I think is able to sneak through and get back towards his Sunshrines. There's multiple ones there. He's actually going all the way back to the base. Perhaps he has gold to spend.
And this won't be a territory win just yet. There is 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Dark Gambit getting the relic once again, trying to pass it down the middle. With those 3 Sunshrines hanging out, I could definitely see the red team being able to hold their own more onto enemy territory rather than the blue team.
Did that CJ get destroyed? It must have. We didn't see it get anything in the middle. McSnorry taking a lot of damage. Stillburn with a huge 3-man stun burst. Damage, and Snorri goes down.
And Silent going to be able to take that extra point just because he managed to shut him down.
Big hit. 52 damage from that ballista. But he's unchecked. He's completely unchecked. Can he dodge the shot?
Can he dash
the dash?
The goal? Oh no, he does not do the dash into the goal, and he was so close with the red team able to catch up just in time to prevent that score from happening.
Size on the left side has taken a lot, forced into the shell. And there goes Crazy Ownage again. Drooly pops a little bit out of position. Can Twister give him the peel he needs? Yes, and Drooly actually going back into the fight despite the low health. Walking through the Sunshine, should get some of his health back. Top side, everyone's trying to rush down this ball. Twister fighting into McSnorry once again. Silent trying to avoid the traps. And we get a big Galleon, but a little bit too far.
Now Twister pursuing down, grouped up with Stillburn.
Damage on red is very, very high. You can see one already taken down. Twister trying to peel. Stillburn trying to move back as well. That relic needs to be foregone. They're giving people away. Twister falls. Stillburn falls. They're all focusing on Drooly. He falls as well, but luckily for red, that was the first time that we saw Alona fall. If they had actually all focused Silent there was a chance they could have won, but it's going to be against 2.
Yep.
4 seconds until Thorgrim comes up as well. Dark Gambit, nice actual sunburst once again. Gambit's going to have that shield removed, and they're stuck outside the base again.
Dark Gambit now on enemy territory, though still trying to pursue this relic. There is 45 seconds left on the clock. Drooly Plops managing to get the relic now, but Crazy Vonage is on top of him to make sure that that shield is broken, so that way they drop the relic in time.
Drooly's in trouble. He's taking a loss. They have to keep this here as long as they can, but honestly, I would like to see Red just back off and use that Galleon heal as soon as possible.
The blue team is trying to get this territory win here. Dark Gambit now with the relic. Everyone is ignoring him at this point. Are they too late? He dashes into the goal and he dumps it right there into the relay.
Round number 2 going to, round number 3, excuse me, going to blue, but that is their second win in what is a best of 5 rounds situation.
Now notice how there was nobody by the relay in that point, so unfortunately they were unable to stop and break their shield. And let's take a look at the heroic item though that McSnorry and SiceW has. Got that Sword of Mars ready, and he actually downgraded. He did have the hero, but I guess he'd rather have spent the coins on something else. Very smart precision thinking making there. But on Silent, we also have the Sword of Mars, so these Arguses are going to be looking to deal as much damage as possible.
I have never seen so many Sunshrines in one place.
And not being destroyed.
All 4 of them are still alive. That is 1 per round. McSnorry fighting, trying to go for the Retribution kill into the ocean, but it didn't work that time. A little bit too far away.
You know, on the plus side, though, those Sunshrines do not stack. You know, they each individually do their own healing, so it's not completely broken at that point.
But they're also placed not in a Venn diagram situation. They're all in their own kind of circle, allowing for people to continuously run through that area. So far, Drooly Pops only has 1 or 2 opponents, but Double Mirror will not allow them through. You can see Twister taking a lot of damage, and very smart by Onage to pull them back into the mirror to keep it. That is a stacking damage buff.
We have a 3v3, but Red Team could kind of retreat now towards the middle to get that extra health, but instead they're trying to play very aggressive. With only 2 team members left in the Red Team. They're
Siege Engine, finally.
Retreat.
The first Sunshrine going to get taken. No, they were able to kill the Siege Engine quickly enough. All of the Sunshine still standing strong. Fight in the middle. Retribution used massive healing on both sides, trying to keep these Arguses alive. Right side, Twister getting pulled in. McSnorry a bit out of position as the Blessing of the Sun comes in. There's the snipe from Kyra, finding the first one. Silent getting very low, trying to jump away. Size inside of his own shell, keeping himself alive as well. Twister and Silent able to get back to the Sun Shrines and keep themselves alive again.
And that's the plus side. They do not have to go to the relay to regain that health, and the fact that Stillburn is behind them to heal them allows them to stay longer on the battlefield. But Crazy Conage is still going to contest this. He feels very, very confident with McSnorry, as McSnorry now is consistently pushing through. I mean, they don't have a Sunshine of their own, but you could tell that they don't mind. But are they ignoring the relic at the fact that Silent is going to be silently trying to take this relic towards the goal?
No.
Where are they? Where is the team? They're responding, but it doesn't matter. That Gale takes him.
He's dead.
And look at that. That is Galleon's buildable that does similar damage to the ballistas, but it's a following beam instead, and it actually took him out with the help of his teammates, and they're able to get the relic back. Thanks to that jail, honestly, though, it could have been very devastating for the blue team.
Stillburn trying to force his way back. Crazy Onage is taking a lot of damage. Blessing of the Sun used so that Still can move back to the front line and try to control Onage towards the right side, trying to give himself some room to peel from McSnorry, but we don't really have to worry about him. It's Dark Gambit who's taking damage in the back line, although McSnorry's starting to get lower and lower as he fights himself into 3. Still able to pick up 1. They're trying to trade kills. Huge ult from Galleon, gonna find 2, and no one has fallen.
Silent is still pursuing the relic. He sees that his teammate's trying to make the goal. Oh, but quite unfortunately, he's unable to get to the relic, and blue team manages to take that relic. Goal win.
The headsets are coming off, and they look pretty happy with themselves.
I mean, that was good pursuing, and they did not want to back down that very moment. They were able to get the goal at the right time.
And MVP is going to be McSnorry with 14,500 damage.
I mean, with that sort of Mars leveled up all the way to hero level, I could definitely see all that damage coming in from him.
No one else in that game even broke 10K. In fact, no one even broke 9. And that would have been Kyra at 8,900. McSnorry all the way at 14,000 damage was the driving force between every fight. But you got to give it to the healers as well. Galleon coming in, Alona coming in on both sides, keeping their teams up for way longer than I would have expected.
And you know, something that I actually didn't notice, either team really take advantage of were the buffs. The buffs within the map. We completely ignored the damage buff, and then we completely ignored the health buff. Both that really could change what's going to be happening, and where's the goal and the point going to go for either side?
I think really Red should have focused that a bit more. They were lacking in damage, but their buildables were just all over the place. I felt like they had a lot more control, but they weren't using the buildables well. They were just kind of placed towards the middle. They could heal back if they needed to. They needed to place them in a more staggered way. Cover, you know, the right sides of the map, get more ballistas down when they can. Use the siege engines a little bit more efficiently because there was some stuff like the triple mirror jail that was happening on the right side.
Now, imagine the red team with all those sunshrines, but then you add in the health buff additional to that. I could definitely see them pursuing better with the relic, just constantly pressuring through enemy lines.
I think our next game is ready, just waiting on a call for the back. And if they say we're good to go, we're good to go. Back? Silent.
But
You're
thank
stuck
you
with
guys
us.
once again for tuning in to Breakaway.
No, they said we're good now. Shush. If you don't mind.
Of course. Let's start with the blue team. Das Toast Brute.
Yeah, I just didn't want to say that one.
Das Toast Brute?
However, he will be playing Chiome, my favorite character in the game currently. Very high mobility, very high damage, great for picking off characters like Kyra, Sai, etc. But we're looking for Das Toast Brute.
I'm going to call him Toast.
Yeah, he's going to be called Toast. That's Charsky. Charsky, I guess you're the player now.
What's up, Toast?
Oh, you can't have hats on. You can't have hats on. You got to take the hat off.
No, don't be a bully.
Thanks.
No, oh my god, he actually took it off.
You got to take that off.
No, you don't.
No hats. This is an arena. That does not give you +1 armor class. It will not help you. His teammate coming out next is going to be Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, give us a wave.
Are you on Fnatic?
I'm going to take it. Oh, no.
Hey, you don't know.
I mean,
Maybe they'll pick up a Breakaway squad.
Of course, you never know. But
He's going to be playing
representing.
Alona, so he's going to be the defensive support for this class. Next up,
We have the big one playing Merrick.
that's a bold call from Germany. Nice.
Oh,
He's
okay.
pretty
No,
big.
it definitely is fitting. It fits the character that he's playing, and it definitely fits his just persona, as you can see here.
The big one will be playing Merrick, the more offensive support for this class. And the final player, and I'm sure you can guess the character, it's going to be Karu playing Kyra.
Hey, Karo.
Hello. Is that a salt shaker? Is that yogurt? What's in his hand?
I don't know, but if it was a salt shaker, I was definitely about to take that from him and then use it for the next tournament.
So they're going to have their work cut out for them because they are not fighting a team unfamiliar with each other. We have an entire squad represented by BLG, and we're going to start with Salami.
Hey there, Salami. Oh, he has his very own mask himself. I wonder where these people are getting these masks. Salami's
going to be playing Sai. I think our first Sai today. The only true mage in the game as of right now, long-range class, very high AoE damage, so you have to be wary of groups. His first teammate is going to be Sayrox. Hello. Did you bring your own chair?
Oh, yeah,
we have those for you, my dude.
He doesn't even have to say hello. He's ready with chair in hand. I think he's going to be battling with his very own chair as a weapon. I'm sorry. I won't give you any plus attack on anything right there, man.
Our third player is going to be Nova. Nova also doing me a great service by playing my favorite character, Chiome.
I think they all have chairs, actually, in hand.
That's super hardcore.
I mean, hey, if you don't want to be standing in line, I definitely would bring a chair myself.
The final player for this squad is going to be Enti. Enti, can you come up here for a sec? Come on up here. Yeah. How you doing? Is it Enti or Ente? Ente.
Ente.
What does BLG stand for? Batalov. Batalov Gaming. Thank you.
So these
luck,
gentlemen will be representing Battleoff Gaming.
Don't do that, man. That's not for you.
What?
That's not for you.
I feel fierce when I say that.
You do sound kind of fierce.
And let's not ignore the coaches within this team. Blue coach is going to be Yumiko.
Hello, No! Hello, Yumiko. And of course, the red coach coming out is going to be Benebu.
Benebu.
Not as great as an intro. I like Yumiko's better.
Even though she died.
I don't know if I count that as a dab. It looks like she was doing an anime run.
Oh, okay.
It looked like an anime run to me, which I'm gonna push that towards the anime run section. Once again, going to the Dreadshore, the newest map in Breakaway. We'll also see the newest character in Breakaway, Chiome, played on both teams, along with we have two Alonas, we have a Sai versus a Kyra, and actually there is no tank on the BLG side. Batalov Gaming is going to instead have a Jara playing an assassin style.
Which is actually going to be very interesting to see, as Jaro and Chiome are both considered assassins within Breakaway. So we're going to be seeing Chiome and Jaro be dealing the most damage within the team, but also have Sai and Alona hang out behind the ally lines, Sai dealing the extra damage of area of effect that he normally does from afar, and then Alona being the healer that the heroes need.
If you're just joining us, there are 3 ways to win in Breakaway. Number 1, you take that golden snitch in the middle, what we call the relic, and you move it to the enemy side of the map towards their colored circle on the bottom. That is their relay. If you can score it in before the timer runs out, you get a point. The second way is territory. At 1 minute, you'll see a small line appear in the middle of the map. That is the midpoint. If your team can push the enemy or the relic to the enemy side of the map, you will have scored a point that way. And then, of course, the final and my favorite way to score, if you are able to wipe the enemy team completely, you will win instantaneously.
Something that we haven't actually seen very often yet.
I don't think we've seen a team wipe today. Maybe one.
I think we saw one, yeah.
Saw one.
The very surprising one, actually. But we're already going in saying, speaking of surprising, we have 3 of the blue team already grouped them all together, rushing down the side right there. But are they going to be able to escape? Unfortunately not. The healer is down. Sarah is out, with the big one retaliating back by taking out Entei.
Toast Bro. No, he's not going to be able to get that one off, but it does go pretty far. Toast Bro is going to be taken down. Caro a little bit too far forward as in that trap. I can't believe it.
I mean, it is an invisible trap. It can be very easy to catch you off guard. It is visible when it gets active, but you can't destroy it if you're going to be concentrating on the relic too much. And you see right here, Nova getting away from that situation. I like it. Notice how Dash to Brute can get the Toast, is going to get the relic, and Sarah is going to be lingering around it. I like how you see she's kind of hanging behind her teammate. She is the healer, so she needs to stay alive as much as possible. She does have the Sunshines to help her out at the same time.
Red team so far in a pretty big gold advantage, considering how many kills they've earned. Right side, 3 grouping. We saw this not work out last time. If Sai can get back here and get everything done, he's gonna hit 2 for some pretty decent damage. Entei needs to run back. Blessing of the Sun used for Sabox inside. Right side, we're seeing, looks like Arrow in some trouble. Another Blessing of the Sun to keep the blue side up. 55 on the shield is Toast Pro. No, it's gonna get removed.
Nova managing to take it back again, but the big one swiping it out of her hands as Sarah regains control over the relic, completely missing Big Salami and Sarah.
Oh, Salami is in trouble.
A big trouble battle here, but they get away and try to retreat back to get the extra health that is Alona. Oh, but he is out of here. Toast taking him out, ignoring that Sunshine and going straight, using the dash and going straight for the goal, managing to get the relic within the relay and getting the point for his team.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at that.
Up the left side, dodges 2 attacks in a row, throws it right on the edge and able to pick it off. Blue is going to get the first one, and that, to me, is pretty surprising.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, you have to also remember that when you dash with a relic in your hand, you are invulnerable, so all attacks will go through you for that short duration of time.
So, speaking of short durations of time, Salami is the first player to get a level 3 item, and it's actually going to be cooldown reduction, whereas Sayrox have gone into damage. They've done this backwards.
Oh, this is actually very surprising. I mean, we're going to be seeing this play out. I guess Alona does do a good amount of damage with her basic attack as well, but she does want to be focusing a little bit more on healing and retreating for her team. You have the big one going in as one of the only tanks within this game right now.
First kill going down. It's going to be Karu as Entei finds that one.
Sarah hanging around the big one, healing the big one at the same time so that way he can regain control over the relic and pursue down the enemy lines on the right side. We're seeing a team battle here with a 1v2, but the big one is a tank, so he could get away with this if he wants to maybe focus on the Alona a little bit more.
Right side, big one maybe in a bit of trouble, stuck between 4. Sarah's going to be the first one to fall. Big one stuck in between as well. Salami getting very low, but will be able to make it back to the base. Trying to heal him, but big one's going to go down, but not before Dust Toast Pro finds an immediate return on the Entei.
Caro now taking control of the relic. There is a teammate behind him, but unfortunately gets caught with that trap, and it's going. The shield is going to be going down. He is by himself now with Toast alongside him, but they do have low amount of health, and that is why Sai is so good. That area effect catching both of them off guard. Nova regaining control of the relic as he pursues the right side of the ring, but the big one able to stop them in the tracks with that big swipe.
Salami's going to have trouble fighting in. He does not have damage or armor pen, making it very difficult for him to do any damage whatsoever. But with grouped up with his team, it's a little bit easier. Big one's going to go down. Toast Pro decides to go in basically alone versus 4. Karu trying to get some damage off. 5 left on the shield. Saberrock most likely going to drop this one. Not really sure that he can work past that one. Yeah, easy kill there. Sarah, however, taking a lot of damage, and Entei knew the combo.
There is only the big one left on the screen, and with so much respawn second time, can this be it? He is a tank. He could live for a little bit longer, but unfortunately cannot save his own relay from that relic. Look how Sai manages to take the ball right out of his hands and dunks it right into their goal.
It is now a 1-1 as BTG answers back, or BLG, excuse me. Already heroic items on the board. Over on the right side, maximum cooldown reduction. To my knowledge, the most expensive item in the game.
Very interesting, actually, saying as Salami is doing a really good job at kind of layering behind his team. Always there whenever he needs to finish up an enemy, taking advantage of the aerial effect and how big that aerial effect is.
Are they going to do this? Okay, I was going to say, like...
They're just rushing in. They're rushing in.
BLG not paying too much attention. Nice ultimate by Sai. Sarah already super low. Trap still active. Got to be careful. Big one could walk into it. There's 2 right next to each other. He's getting pushed into it. He got stuck. He's trying to kill it, but he's taking too much damage. Starts to recognize and walks away.
I like the choice of putting the Sunshine on top of the 2 invisible traps as well, because it may make them a little bit more eager to take care of that Sunshine, but then get caught in the middle of it.
Right side, Salami working his way over. So, oh my god, there's a firing squad of ballistas here. 3, and Sayrock's not able to do anything, forced to use his dash to get away, and now is kind of a sitting duck if Karu tries to go for it.
Surprising, Sayrock's not going into the Sunshine to get the healing. Oh, but never mind. He gets in there right away, uses the Sunburst to make sure that they cannot get that relic once again, and that is it. Carol is down. Entei managing to get the relic after getting that kill, pushes through right down the middle.
Alona missing the Sunburst. Castos Rod trying to move up the right side. Sarah's already taken down. Blue's on the back foot. 3 people on red. on fire right now.
And you can really tell
Oh,
that means that
Toast,
they're
no.
on a kill streak at the very moment. Red team grouped up together. Notice how they are not dispersing separately. Entei running down the right side though. He's grouped up immediately with... Oh, okay, I was about to be a little scared there. Caro managing to get back to their own Sunshine. Now that we have both Alonas on separate teams, you're going to be seeing so many stacked Sunshines all grouped up together.
Nice combo from Toastbot. Sunshine, or Sunburst gonna hit 2 and combo it. Caro's out of position. That's the guaranteed second kill. And again, I don't think I've ever seen so many Jara traps hit before. This is fantastic.
The placing of the Jara traps are great because they do go invisible once they've been active for a little bit. Trying to throw that relic to Entei, but he is not going to be getting it as they are trying to fight the big one one-on-one, but the big one holding onto his own, but not for very long. Nova finishing him off, taking advantage of the damage that Xiaomi does.
Last hit, can they find it? Zayrok's very low, no able to get out, but Caro still finds one. Salami trying to work its way in. Red Shield is on 0. Nice jump shot from the right. Gonna find another round.
And that was all thanks to them grouping up together, dropping the relic at that instance, knowing that the shield was about to come down, getting the relic once again with the jump and score.
2-1 now in favor of Red. A chance to close it out, and look how much gold they have. Oh my goodness.
Can we acknowledge how Serox has hero level sort of Mars right now as support? Very aggressive team, and very interesting to see how their team comp is going to go. I mean, basically all minus Salami have that hero level goal, hero level for sort of Mars. So we're going to be seeing a lot of damage coming from the red.
But he also has armor pen, which can really get through a lot of what makes the Merrick a powerful character.
Exactly. I mean, they don't need a tank at this moment, and that's what they're proving right now.
Fighting up towards the top side. Nova trying to work his way through. Das Toast dodging Entei. And he'll be caught by at least 2 here. He's already taken a lot of damage. Relic sitting towards the middle as Big One moves forward, but Toastbot already down. Big One trying to keep it on his side of the, just to control, but Entei from the back tries to go for the snipe, doesn't get it, but Caro's still in a lot of trouble, not getting away from that one. She goes down as well. Big damage from all members as they focus down the Big One. Side looking for the kill, fighting inside the Sunshrine. It's going to be Nova credited with that one. Sarah in some trouble. Ultimate comboed into the Q. Sarah trying to escape. This would be his second death and a catastrophe if it goes down. Trouble.
The fact that Red Team was able to push so far while also fighting within their very own Sunshine, making the Blue Team retreat back to their very own Sunshine, but the Sunshine for them was pushed a little bit more back further compared to the Red Team. Now look, they're able to get the Relic, unfortunately for Red Team, as they're trying to pursue him. Everyone has ignored the 2 buffs that are on the side, by the way. I mean, the health back on the left side is kind of quarter way down. The Big One getting back to the Relic and the Sunshine. Now they're all regrouping together, a little bit different than what we were seeing at the very beginning of the game.
If I was Red, I would just be focusing damage and maybe looking for the territory win. Entei, on the other hand, has a better idea. Needs 2 more. And from the deepest part of the map he can reach, he's gonna end it.
And look at this. Look how he doesn't care. He's just jumping. He needed 1 more shot for that shield to come down, but he gets the jump into the score in the relay.
Damage dealt. Very low damage game comparatively to our previous rounds, but it's Red that comes out on top with slightly better teamwork and much stronger healing. It's going to be Entei, 7,500 damage dealt as Jara.
And I'm actually really surprised that, the Red Team had so much damage being boosted on their side. But they were able to do it by just matching through the middle or to the sides, getting the score that they needed.
What you doing? Just doing your hair.
But welcome back, everyone. This is Breakaway, and we really hope that you guys have been enjoying the show so far. We've been having so many great matches for you guys to see the new map, the Dead Shore, and the new character, Brandon's favorite. We have to always establish that, Xiaomi.
I do love her. As we get our next round set up, I'm going to take a little peek at what we're going to see in characters. And, okay, wow. Wait, do we have no mirrors?
No Cairo. No. Actually, this is all a completely different game. Oh, no.
What does that mean?
That's Sai.
Oh, I see. I'm like,
they just they put the A and the I.
Players are already ready to go, and I think that we're going to see a complete unique matchup, which is very fun. And for the first time this week.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any diddles going on here, no mirrors. But up first, we have on the blue team, Stretox.
Stratox will be playing a forward-fighting healer called Galleon. Very high burst heal. Hello. Yeah, come on out.
Don't
Hello.
be shy. What's up, man?
Give us a wave.
Look at
Hey,
his shirt. I
all
like
right,
his shirt.
all right.
The Gamescom shirt representing.
Again, going to be playing Galleon, so he'll be playing the defensive support in this role, although Galleon can be very, very aggressive himself. Yeah, I got you. Next up, we have Schmaltzstule. I think I did that. I think I got it.
You would have I would have definitely butchered it. What's up, man?
Hey,
I'm gonna
Schmaltz,
call you
thank
up.
you. And similar to his name, we'll be playing the Viking god Thorgrim.
But up next, with a very less of a name,
Oh,
Timmy.
See, I get the hard one. You get to say Timmy. Hello, Timmy.
What's up, Timmy? Timmy here is gonna be playing Argus, the bruiser of the team.
That's right. So, this is going to be mainly your frontline damage dealer as opposed to the frontline tank and defensive support that we've seen previously. And we're going to end with Porky Porridge playing Kyra. Hello, Porky Porridge.
I kind of like his name.
Okay.
Porky Porridge with the Kyra pick. Kyra's going to be hanging around the back a lot more in this team comp. But with that being said, why don't we go on to the red team? First up, we have Muffin Boy. Hey, Muffin Boy. Oh, is that a llama? Oh, he's stroking it. Oh, he likes the llama. All right,
It makes
all
sense
right.
that he's playing Chiome.
And he's playing Shiome.
I'll take that hit. That makes sense. His first teammate, Henyor. Henyor is going to be playing Sai. Again, long-range mage damage. Deep Purple Infinite represents.
Oh,
It's a little weird.
I like the dramatic effect there.
It's a little weird.
Okay, so he's going to be playing Sai, and accompanied by his teammate, we are going to have Worstman. What's up, Worstman? Give us a wave. Oh no, he's going to be doing something different. All right,
What is this? What is this move they're doing?
I think it's a dance that we're just not really in touch with right here. Red team is definitely a step ahead of us. He's going to be playing Merrick. He's going to be the tank within the team, holding on to his own down the middle, but we are going to have accompanying him to help support him on the battlefield, Holy Jesus HD.
You got to have it in HD, otherwise it doesn't count.
Oh.
What? I don't get it.
He's going to be playing Alona, the supporter within the team.
So all 8 players will be playing a unique god this time around, or warrior. With that, we have Galleon and Thorgrim playing the defensive and offensive supports for blue, along with Argus and Kyra playing the offensive and defensive, or rather frontline and backline damage dealers. Over on the red team, we will have Chiome and Sai playing the frontline and backline damage, and Merrick and Alona playing the frontline and backline supports.
Yeah, so we basically have a very even, I want to say, team comp amongst these two teams. It could definitely go either way. I mean, compared to the last round, we were very surprised to see that there was no tank on one of the teams, but here we're going to be seeing a lot more even balance between the teams. We have the Galleon be able to support not only himself, but the team, but he's also considered a tank/support as well.
So Chiome's goal here is to kill Kyra. But Galleon's movement using his ultimate into his Q can set up a kill for Kyra if Chiome goes too far, so it's actually a perfect counter to the counter. And then you, of course, have Alona ensuring that if Argus dives to the background, going for her, she can sunburst and allow Merrick to come to the back line and start locking him down once that movement is locked.
Yeah, and once he's trapped in there, it's very hard to get out of there. You can only use your jump so many times. Merrick able to just pull everybody in and uses his pulse to deal a good amount of damage around him as well.
Once again, we'll be going towards the Dreadshore, the newest map in Breakaway, a very long and narrow map, very kill-heavy. Alona has seen a lot of success to the positioning of the Sunshrines. We've also seen a lot of success from Kyra with the success from the Ballistas. Each team will have access to one of those.
Right, I mean, since we have a Kyra now on the blue team, Kyra's job, obviously, not only to pick out low-health enemies from the back, but also to take care of those buildables. If we're going to have the Alona building the Sunshrine out on the field, you could definitely try to pick those off themselves.
With that, we'll be getting started, I think, in just a second. The Dreadshore again coming up, red versus blue. This time we don't have a full plan for you. It was pretty impressive the way they picked up the game so quickly.
Exactly, right? I mean, they were able to communicate with each other so well, but not this time around because we're going to be having complete strangers build their own team comp here. All All right, so with 13 seconds on the clock, we have the teams picking their own items. I like how Porky Porridge already opting to get that damage boost. That is what Kyra wants to opt to go for. And holy Jesus, going for the speed boost, getting to their teammates a lot faster when necessary. That's how they're always trying to hang around the back. Xiaomi setting down her buildable, understanding that this allows her and her team to have better mobility.
That copycat, that's my place. That's where I do. Come on. Schmaltz are already going in, doing some decent damage as well. Henyar a bit out of position, going to be thrown into his own ultimate. Doesn't do any damage, but Henny is definitely in some trouble. One of the smallest movements in the game. He continues forward. He's going to be first blood, or second blood. Guaranteed. Galleon has already fallen.
And that was a little bit too aggressive, but the red team is still pursuing. They're not backing off here as they're still trying to fight Timmy on their own.
Worstman to fall. Timmy credited with that one. Holy Jesus, by himself. I don't know if he's really in a position where he's going to be successful as a Lona.
But Muffin Boy taking advantage of Xiaomi's mobility and taking back the relic. Look at this buildable wall that we have here. We have Sai's buildable, we have Merrick's buildable, and we have Xiaomi's trampoline here as well on the left side.
Muffin Boy.
Quite a tricky situation.
Muffin Boy finally gets him. Took a little bit longer than necessary, I think, but he got him.
Muffin Boy, though, now with that kill in hand, he's going to have to try to catch
up.
Oh,
no.
Is he going to be able to get this? No, unfortunately not. He is going to get overwhelmed in this 3v1, but accompanying them, Worstman is going to try to take care, and he is unable to retreat back in time.
Muffin Boy a little bit out of position, but still manages to get away. Schmaltz overcommitted to that. Muffin Boy took a smart path through. And you are trying to throw this. Again, Sai should not be in the front line. That's going to be a free kill and a 17-second respawn for the mage.
And now look at Galleon's turret. Notice how it's right next to the relic, and they were completely ignoring it. And now thanks to that, the blue team's able to recapture the relic as, holy Jesus, instead of trying to kill the team, he's trying to get that shield down so that way they can get the relic back for their team.
Decent damage on both sides. Holy Jesus taking some himself. Wild Arc hits him, will remove the shield. Sai trying to send some damage out. Ultimate is going to whiff, not taking anyone with it. Timmy trying to get some extra damage off, but it's blocked off and fighting inside the Sunshrine, trying to jump next to the Jacob's Ladder. No one's paying attention to Schmaltz. He has one opponent knocked back, and it's not going to do it. Those tanks able to control way too hard.
Yeah, he unfortunately already used this dash that is invulnerable, that actually goes through attack, so he is going to be dropping the relic in that instance.
Left side, Schmaltz trying to work his way through. Not going to work. He's stuck in between three. Knocked up. Henyar taking some decent damage himself. Blessing of the Sun used, but not healing anybody. Xeroc's already full health inside that shell, and Schmaltz will go down again.
Muffin Boy showing that he is the Muffin Man instead, as Worstman now takes control of the relic thanks to him. Muffin Boy all in front in enemy lines. Notice how he's the one pursuing, dealing as much damage as possible.
Kyra's in trouble. She's already used both of her defensives, and she's down. Xeroc's going back inside. He's down. Two people left with a 30 and 13-second respawn. Blue fighting back, finds one. Schmaltz trying to escape here as Timmy's going to fall. There's one person for 6 seconds. Can they find a way into the base?
Any way they could do it right now, they could definitely take the game, either get the relic in the goal, but unfortunately they are going to try to get that team wipe kill.
Muffin Boy, gotta watch out for that ballista. Stuck, it's already won. Send it to second, double kill for the ballista.
And the ballista is really doing a good amount of damage. I mean, we did establish that they do last a very long time on the field as well if you do not try to take care of them.
Timmy walking forward. Porky Porridge on the right side. Schmaltz able to cover as well. Worstman not dealing a ton of damage, but they do get the shield off. It starts to work back. Ragnarok gonna hit too. Worstman is in trouble, but Schmaltz getting even lower. Blessing the Sun gets burned off pace, and it's gonna be first one from red, second one from blue.
Schmaltz on top of that relic, making sure that shield goes down as he constantly tries to get the relic, being really desperate with the Muffin Boy, covering his teammate, getting that double kill.
8 seconds. Muffin Boy's got it. That's gonna be a win for red. Nothing to do there.
Hopefully no respawn timer could help them out here, and they're going to be getting that territory win.
12 kills to 9, but a lot of assists on the right side. Red fighting a little bit better, and a lot of gold to spend. Sword of Mars already finished for Muffin Boy, 8-0-1.
I mean, without dying once and all that gold taking advantage, he did get that double kill in the end, granting him that extra gold, but at the same time, getting that point boost is allowing him to even spend more. So with the Sword of Mars, you're going to be seeing him deal a good amount of damage. I like the placement on the trampoline there, and the Sunshine slowly falling behind.
Muffin Boy diving to the back, doing some damage. And really, the first round is Chiome's weakest round. Now, with all that damage, she is going to be more than a force to be reckoned with in this game.
Notice how the Thorgrim has to retreat to get in that extra health from his own relay. Timmy, though, is unfazed, even though he has low amount of health. Oh, it just sniped him. Stratox is down. Holy Jesus is going to be able to take the relic back.
I think Muffin's going to be upset here. He's going towards the left side. He has his eyes on Porky Porridge, and I don't think she's going to be able to escape. She's already used her defensive. Health getting lower. One more shot will do it, and there it is. Worst man going towards the right side. Schmaltz stuck in between 4. Mirror gets placed down, but a little bit too far from the fight. Muffin Boy trying to work his way through. 76 health still left on the shield, and they're trying to play forward. Nice knockback from Schmaltz, saves the day.
Now notice how the Merrick had tried pulling in everyone at the moment, trying to save the possibility of getting that goal. So they are going to retreat at the instance. Now taking care of the buildable, something that should be done at every single moment's notice. If you have the opportunity, blue team now running the relic down the middle. Are they able to do this? They try to pass it, but not unfortunately. Look at this line of buildables right here between the Sun Shrine and the spikes. It can be very difficult to get through this.
Blessing of the Sun used. Muffin Boy in the back line trying to get something done. Jacob's ladder still standing strong. Schmaltz stuck between 3. He's just trying to take the ladder down, unable to do so, and forces Stratox to clean up the mess. But the only thing that's truly been cleaned up is the blue team.
I like how Holy Jesus was using the health as like his middle
Last
structure.
One. No, respawn coming out from Thorgrim. Still 6 seconds. Jesus playing it well, but double ballista, not going to let him through. He's taking a lot. Blessing of the Sun used to keep them alive. Schmaltz out of position. I don't know if he can get through.
They have no shield, spins out of control, getting in that extra damage, and that's going to be it for Holy Jesus. He's unable to come back from that. We've seen the 2 walls and the 2 ballistas. I don't know how this team is going to be able to get the relic through the wall here. They're going to have to jump over it. That was a great placement on the relic. Henry is going straight into it. He does not care regardless. Blue team does not have any shield on the relic, and with the timer. Oh, that's a team wipe. Team wipe.
And that was actually the ballista that got the final kill and did most of the damage to the one otherwise. A lot of mileage. Very surprising. Now 1-1 going into round number 3. I don't know, where was Muffin Boy? Look at all the damage he has. There was no excuse for him not to run that game completely. Comparatively to Timmy, look at the gold difference. Insane.
I'm pretty sure when he had to come across the 2 ballistas in the wall, he was focusing a little bit too much on the relic, but at the same time, when you have no shield on the relic, he kind of spun out of control and he got that extra damage done on him, and he was unable to really retaliate back from that.
A lot of damage. Nice use of the ultimate again. They're able to fight forward here. Stratox first one to go down. Schmaltz still fighting in. Jacob's ladder removed. Left side, Muffin Boy is getting kind of worked by Porky Porridge. Porridge is going to chase, though, a little bit too slow to chase down that very quick shieldman.
Schmaltz retreating back for his responding team, but Worstman, regardless of the respawn, he's still going to throw it. He notices that this buildable is dealing too much damage, takes care of it right away, but Timmy is right there to help out Sheriff Fox.
Porky's trying to look for shots, and Holy Jesus just barely able to get back towards the Sun Shrine. Sai uses the ultimate a bit out of position as Schmaltz works his way towards the right side alone. And wait a second.
Did you see how Porky came to Timmy's rescue? Oh my goodness, but they're trying to run the relic. He was by himself. He literally had to break away from his team, and unfortunately, it was going to cost him for that.
Healing up. Red has a pretty good fight coming up. I want to see Muffin Boy get to the back line, focus down that Kyra. I also want to see Galleon protecting, because these things have not been happening. You got to protect your casters. Very important. There's Muffin Boy. He's done it. He's found a way. But immediately, Thorgrim back for the peel, and not a lot of damage. Muffin Boy unable to confirm. Stratox very low. Timmy very low. Worstman very low. And so far, only person going down was the healer.
Smoltz was on top of that relic at all times to prevent the red team from getting it back. He was on top of Muffin Boy, destroying that shield whenever they had it, but Holy Jesus is having it in hand, and he is going to still try to pursue regardless of his team is still that heals.
Another one down. That was the first death, I'm pretty sure.
Look at this consistent hits, though, from Porky from the back. He's still hanging around his ballistas. He knows that this is going to be a great obstacle for the red team to get through.
Chiomid very, very squishy. Got to be careful. Holy Jesus, same thing. No armor built. Both of them now using the Sun Shrine. We're looking at Porridge trying to work his way through, but Worstman's not going to have it. A very small amount of damage as she burns her ultimate into a tank. Sai's ultimate lands as well. Porky Porridge well under a third. Stratox going forth, trying to just lock down Holy Jesus HD.
Worstman not pulling in Stratox on time, but again, meeting with the ballistas. We do not want to see a repeat of last game. They're going to have to be very aware and try to take care of those ballistas before trying to rush down with the relic.
Wild Arc misses, really juked as Stratox works his way through. Porky Porridge trying to clear it, and yeah, Relic's going to go way back towards the mid.
A minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Unfortunately, red team is unable to
Oh,
bring that
no.
relic back home.
Streetox has had a 30-second respawn already. There's still a minute left on the clock. Another death will take him out for the remainder of the game. Porky Porridge goes down. Only a 10-second respawn off the second death this round. Jesus, Henyor, Muffin Boy, all ready to fight. Worstman's already in there. That's going to be a kill. They're working through it. This could be the second round for red, and it's going to be.
And I like how the red team was constantly above and in front of them to take care of those. Look at that. They took care of the projectiles, they took care of the ballistas, and they were able to get through with the behind the walls to get that relay score.
10-1 that round.
Now at this point, we have actually seen a different way to win each time within the game. We have a territory win, we have a team wipe, and we have the relic score as well.
Lifesteal, full damage, full armor pen. Muffin Boy is as fed as he's going to be. The only thing that could increase his damage is if he sold the Phoenix Ashes and either picked up cooldown reduction or movement speed to be able to lock down. Considering he's not dying, I'm not really sure why he decided to pick this item up, but it'll work out.
Like a Muffin Boy put down the trampoline, jukes around the relic, picks up the relic, but doesn't use the trampoline, instead opts to go from the left side, allowing the teammates to use the trampoline instead for that mobility option. But
once again, Streetox the first one to go down. It's going to be the second for Timmy. They're not done yet. Schmaltz still out of position. They're trying to work the ball forward on the right side. Decent damage on the shield. It did look like Porky Porridge was able to lock it down. Jesus picks it up, 49 on the shield, juking through the walls, goes towards the left side, able to stop it, ball still inside. He's working forward, double damage off the zero-sum shield. Muffin Boy in some trouble as he's trying to get away, and Porky Porridge able to clear the base.
And this maze of walls right here is really making it hard for the red team to pursue the relay, but at the same time, blue team managing to respawn at the perfect time for them to overwhelm Worstman. Is this going to be a team battle against Worstman? But Holy Jesus is right there to ensure safety and healing for the team.
Here comes the Muffin Man himself, driving right through Worstman, finally getting low enough to be killed, but Timmy goes down first. It's still unable to kill him. They're chasing it. Shots from all over the place. Can he find it? No, he's able to get around, and they're going to pick up the damage buff. This is not something you want to see with a completely heroic Muffin Boy diving towards the back line. Schmaltz still in some trouble. Worstman, 160 on the shield, trying to get past Porky Porridge. Porky Porridge very low. They're picking up the ball again. They're trying to get through these maze of walls. Worstman getting very low as they do have the relic in position. They're focusing on damage. Psy Ultimate going to pick up one. Worstman trying to get away, but it's going to be... Oh, Henyor. No one's checking out Muffin Man.
No one's checking out Muffin Boy, but
with
the damage relic on their side, they're going to be able to carry it on. They could deal so much damage at this point, but I like this defensive placing as the blue team has already responded, and Henny wants to retreat back towards the Sun Shrines. Is he able to make it back? I mean, Luna's right there to cover him at all times. I like this.
Timmy with a very long respawn timer. Schmaltz in some trouble again. Jesus towards the left side of the map. Trying to control side. That's a burned ultimate. Relying heavily on Muffin Boy's damage at this point. He's diving very heavily, trying to get this ballista out, but he's not going to get enough damage to do so. Fighting inside the Blessing of the Sun is the entirety of the red team. Muffin Boy taking a lot of damage, forced to retreat. Ballista still active and doing damage.
And Worstman acknowledging that the ballistas definitely need to go. He manages to try taking care of it, but Schmaltz getting rid of already a member of blue red team, and blue takes 12 seconds to make it back.
1 for 1. Nice ultimate, but Muffin Boy not paying attention, had the opportunity to pick up both there and just kind of let his teammate almost go down.
Worstman taking back to the trampoline, making it back to the Sunshine, being very safe. Notice how the red team, 2 of them are on fire at this very moment.
Streetox 1 hit away. Westman trying for it. Henyor on the left side, comboing with Muffin Boy. Porky Porridge has landed in a very unsafe situation. Jesus takes down Cetrox. Muffin Boy takes down Porridge, running towards the backside. Schmaltz trying to clear this ball and just keep his team alive for the next couple of seconds. He's going to need a big run.
44 seconds left on the clock. Blue team is definitely going to need this to take the round and make it into a game 5, but red team is not having it as they pass the damage buff. They're going to try taking care of Schmaltz. It is a 3v1 at the very moment. 4v1.
Can't afford to die.
Porky is coming in, using their ult to get rid of
Can't afford to die. One hit's going to do it, and that Wild Arc will find it. Henyor is going to find it. 22 seconds on the clock. This could be the final round. Cetrox once again out of position inside that shell, trying to heal up, but so much damage is coming at him. One more hit's going to do it. 12 seconds on the clock as time begins to wind down towards the end. Muffin Boy out of position. Are they able to pick him off? They might not need it. They're working towards it. 5 seconds, but they can't clear the ball. Jesus there with the sunburst to lock it into place, and that's all she wrote.
not able to get the relic on the other side. That is going to be a territory win for the red team.
It is as it should be.
Holy Jesus, as the MVP. Look at all that healing done. 12,000 healing.
12K out of 15 for the team, almost doubling the Galleon along the other side. 44 kills for Red, and of course 26 of them going to Muffin Boy.
And the reason why the red team was allowed to sustain themselves for so long on the battlefield was really because of Holy Jesus setting up the Sunshrines in the right place, but always constantly being on top of their allies.
Guys, it's been a long day of Breakaway. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the content. Our last match was extremely aggressive, probably the best Xiaomei play that we've seen outside of my own stream.
Self-advertising. But guys, we really thank you for tuning into Breakaway, and if you want to check out your very own version of Breakaway, go to playbreakaway.com and download the alpha right now. It is available from Thursdays to Saturdays.
Today's Thursday.
There you go. If you guys really enjoyed the show, check it out there, and you guys could give out your very own twist to the warriors that are available to you.
But not Xiaomei. Don't touch her. She's mine. But I think that's it. Thank you to the red team and blue team for that last one. Muffin Boy shoutouts for the 21 kills. And we will see you guys in the AM. Have a good night.